Joe Rogan dropped what could be the bombshell of the year. Rogan, known for his outspoken takes and insider connections, casually opens up with a mind-bending claim: Taylor Swift, America's music icon, might be planning a secret escape from the US. It sounds surreal, right? But according to Rogan, this isn't just another wild rumor. Rogan's inside source, someone apparently very connected to Hollywood and the music world, shared some shocking insights. This source revealed that Taylor might be gearing up for a life-altering move, possibly leaving America entirely. Why? The answer, Rogan hinted, could have everything to do with Diddy's recent, mysterious legal issues and a confession that has the entertainment world buzzing. Rogan began his monologue, serious and intense, saying, "If what I'm hearing is true, it could change everything for one of the biggest stars in the world." According to his source, Taylor has been quietly preparing an exit strategy, moving her assets and even eyeing property abroad, especially in Switzerland, a country known for its discretion and neutrality. Could this mean Taylor Swift, the sweetheart of American music, is planning to disappear from the public eye, or perhaps even from the country altogether? The plot thickens when Rogan mentions that during Diddy's recent court appearance, he allegedly let slip a series of revelations. Though the details were sealed, the rumor mill went into overdrive, with whispers that Diddy's confession could entangle several big-name celebrities. And apparently, one of those names is none other than Taylor Swift. Imagine that, America's darling, potentially caught up in a scandal big enough to make her consider fleeing. Swift's fans, who are typically used to dissecting her music and looking for Easter eggs, went wild, analyzing recent Instagram posts and lyrics. Some were quick to point out cryptic lines about crossing oceans and new beginnings. Could these have been clues all along? Rogan's theory took things further, suggesting that her newfound love for European estates might actually be part of a much bigger plan. After all, if there's a storm brewing with her name attached to it, a safe haven overseas would make sense. His guest on the show chimed in, questioning if Taylor would really make such a drastic move. Rogan replied with a knowing smile, "Nothing's too wild for Hollywood." The suggestion here is clear. Behind the glamour and the flashing lights, the entertainment world can be a dark, unpredictable place where even the biggest stars might have secrets they'd go to great lengths to keep hidden. This theory spiraled further as fans speculated on social media, with some convinced Taylor's recent silence on Diddy's scandal is telling. Usually vocal and unfiltered, she's been noticeably quiet about the whole affair. And if Rogan's source is to be believed, Taylor has been pulling her investments out of the US slowly but surely. But what would drive Taylor to these lengths? According to Rogan, it's not just her reputation at stake, it's her safety. His insider claimed Diddy's situation is darker and far more complex than the public realizes. Taylor, someone who has worked so hard to build an image as America's pop princess, might find herself in the crossfire of a scandal she never expected to be involved in. So where does she go from here? Switzerland? London? Or perhaps a secluded villa in New Zealand? Rogan hinted at some interesting possibilities, suggesting that Taylor may not just be running away, but actually rebranding herself entirely. Think about it. A new image, new music, a completely fresh start. Could this be the end of Taylor Swift as we know her, only for her to return as someone unrecognizable? As the podcast episode ended, Rogan left his listeners hanging with a cliffhanger that's now the talk of the town. "It's going to get crazy," he said, a knowing glint in his eye. He's right, Taylor's world is shifting, and if Rogan's source is onto something, we're witnessing the beginning of one of the biggest celebrity transformations in history. Will Taylor Swift truly vanish from the limelight? Could she really turn her back on her American empire for a fresh start abroad? It's Hollywood, where nothing is ever as it seems, and sometimes the truth is even stranger than fiction.